struggling with prop firms?
Today I'm going to be speaking about swing trading and how you can get better entries. If you are struggling with finding a good swing trading strategy, if you are struggling with entries, I'm just going to be breaking everything down. So without wasting any time, let's just get straight into it. Today I'm just going to be using US30 as the example. I will be doing live breakdowns as well on the charts. So I've already got the charts on TradingView here, so I'll be breaking each one down. But before we get into it, for those who don't know, let's just do a quick introduction to Forex swing trading. So what basically is Forex swing trading? It's basically a style of trading in foreign exchange that aims to capture gains from short to medium term price swings over a period of a few days to even several weeks. Key principles: identify swing highs and lows, trade the pullbacks, manage risk with stop losses, let winners run, and you can use support and resistance levels. Advantages: more flexible than day trading, potential for larger gains with longer trends, but obviously over a large period of time. Now obviously the advantages are more flexible trading schedule. You'll have a lot more time on your hands because obviously you'll be doing less. So swing traders don't need to constantly watch the markets. Positions are typically held for days to weeks, allowing more flexible schedule. Potential for larger gains. Obviously the bigger the moves, because obviously you're letting the trader just run. Requires less capital. Swing trading typically utilizes less leverage and smaller position sizes than day trading, so it requires less trading capital to get started. Avoids overnight gap risk. Swing traders are not exposed to overnight gap risk like position traders, since positions are closed out daily. So these are ways to manage risk: set stop losses, limit position size, use proper leverage, have a risk management plan, manage your emotions, and diversify your portfolio. So without wasting any time, let's just go straight into this. I've already drawn some examples on US30. I know a lot of traders trade indices, and US30 is very popular among that. So here I've already drawn, I'm on the 4-hour chart here. So as you can see, I've already got if you're wondering what these colors are, these are basically, the blue is London session, red is Asian session, yellow in New York session, if you can see it. So I've already marked which was a previous resistance level with this doji candle. Then price broke above and created a support, then just broke. So this is a perfect break and retest, as you would call it. But as you can see, if we would have even taken a trade over here, this trade itself would have lasted around, I would say, just mark this a nice 1-2, almost 1-6. We'll get up this ruler here, and this trade would have lasted around 4 days. So it's not bad, 1-6 for 4 days. Then price breaks below previous support, comes back up to retest. So this is a break and retest swing trading strategy, but you can combine it with the support resistance. And then price just falls here and gives you a nice 1-10, and it just falls for the next 1, 2, 3, almost 4 days again, but gives you a 1-10. Now after price tumbles for a few days, then retraces back up, and the bulls are quite strong here. It's quite a strong moment, but then here it starts getting weaker and weaker. Price starts getting weaker with the but it still forms a support here. So this gives an indicator, price is still going to be moving up. Now obviously it moves up to retest. Now it retest the previous support. Now you're probably wondering, how would you know where to enter from? So now let's go on the entries. So if I was to enter this trade, I'll break it down now to the 1 hour. Don't see really a good entry point. Now we're on the 15 minutes. Now we're in London session here in the UK time, so this is around 1 PM, just the open of New York. So with this setup, small moments, the price just suddenly just tanks once it reaches this area. How I would take this trade would be, as you can see, there's a bullish candle here. There's 2 dojis formed here as well, a bullish and a bearish one, and then price just shoots up with a bit of momentum, and then volume just keeps dropping even though we're on the 1 hour candle. The bulls are becoming weaker and weaker. So you have to look at the way the price is moving up as well. Is there strength in the market, in price while it's moving up? And it definitely, price does look like, as even if you see these 3 candles here, the candles are becoming smaller and smaller, volume is becoming less. Even though we're in London session, we do get a certain little bit of a spike, but then after this I would definitely consider entering for having this, you know, decent size stop loss. And then price, now one thing about US30 is we know price just keeps falling, like it keeps going. If it's rising, it'll keep going, and if it's falling, it'll just keep going. So that's our nice 1 to 11. So now, you know, 1 to 10 guys, 1 to 11. Now obviously I've done quite a few examples here. Now that was break and retest, but even if you use, you know, support and resistance levels for swing trading, even, you know, if I was to just clone this, okay, I wouldn't enter the trade off here, no, because there's no previous, you know, where would I connect this to? Nowhere. So I would use this, draw this level here, and then come down here, and this would give me a nice 1 to 4.7, almost 1 to 5. There's actually two, you know, could have entered twice here actually, one here and second time here, so that maybe give a 1 to 4. So this would be a nice opportunity. And even in the past, if you look, just keep this video nice, short and simple. This one just keeps going, a 1 to 12 or a 1 to 11. So I'll just draw this here, nice 1 to 11 there. Then obviously price, multiple wick rejections, create support, and then I would have just waited. Now this is how it looks on a smaller time frame. When we, even if I was to catch this move, go on a smaller time frame, and it just becomes more and more clear. I mean, look at this. This sometimes, obviously, you know, you can have a fake out just to grab everyone's stops. But then in London Open here, a nice below this wiki, I would set the stop loss. And look at this, a nice 1 to 8, almost 1 to 9. And then the trade just keeps going. Trade just keeps going, and then look at that, it comes back to retest that previous support that we already drew. So this time, if you would have entered from here, this would have given you a nice 1 to 22. So if you combine break and retest, support and resistance with swing trading, so I mean, it can be very profitable. So I hope this video provides value. I'm going to be making a lot more videos to want to keep this video short and simple. If you found any value, guys, hit that subscribe and like, and I'm out.